mentioned that you love all of the qualities about Mason. You told me that he is the most loyal, laid back, loving, caring, and selfless person out there. All of his qualities make him who he is, and you love him with all your heart. Mason, you mentioned Regan's easygoing nature and her unwavering, unconditional loyalty to friends and family. You said she is secretly an amazing singer when she wants to be. She always makes you confident and makes you self-assured in any situation. You also love that he's motivated and passionate about things she cares about.
Mason, I'm not sure that I've ever in my life met someone more kind than you are, and I've heard multiple people tonight describe you as kind, and it's just true. I mean, you are just genuinely a kind human being.
The love they have is rare. It will withstand anything, and I can say that. My wish for the two of you is to always be happy.
I really would be lost without her. The Mary Kate to my Ashley and the Monica to my Rachel. And I'm really not trying to make it seem like I'm in love with you, Regan, but let's face it, if it weren't for Mason and Brad, we would have ended up together, okay? Regan and I used to sit and talk about what our weddings would be like one day, and now one day is here, and it's so surreal and even more beautiful than what I could have imagined. It's difficult for me to put into words just how much my friendship with Regan means to me.
I've gotten the absolute honor of watching you grow up and evolve into this compassionate, hilarious, authentic person. And you have a heart of gold. And that heart of gold you give so freely. I mean, you just love people.
You would know they are as perfect for each other as two people can be. And while they do say opposites attract, I won't necessarily say Regan and Mason are opposites, but they do balance each other out extremely well. Some things I have witnessed about the relationship while spending time with them is how much they love and care for each other. They are selfless and they always put each other first. If I was going to give them any advice, it would be to continue doing that. Continue putting each other first and loving each other selflessly. I have no doubt in my mind that you guys are meant to be together forever.
After years of dating, living together, loving and laughing, the big day is finally here. I knew that we'd end up here early into our relationship. We had such a spark of love that is hard to hide, and it's been going strong since we got together.
I cried all the way in. I love you. You're beautiful.
I, Mason, stand here ready to take you, Regan, to be my wife, best friend, and lifelong partner in marriage. As husband and wife, I know we'll be able to accomplish anything and overcome any challenges that stand in our way.
Mason, you are my best friend. Gosh. My everything, and today you become my husband. Over the last 5 years, you have made me feel like the most important person on this earth. You are the best person I have ever met.
From the moment I met you in college, I knew you were the one I was meant to spend the rest of my life with. As we began to date and to get to know each other even better, these thoughts were just confirmed. I have never doubted my love for you. In fact, it has grown stronger every day we've been together. You have such a kind heart and caring nature that shines through to anyone that knows you. Sometimes I really think you know me better than myself.
Your gentleness, kindness, and compassion and love are only some of the traits that made me fall in love with you. I remember when we first started dating and I was waiting for something to go wrong, but instead it just kept getting better.
I vow to give you the best future I can. I vow to turn on the heater when you're freezing cold, even if I'm burning up. I vow to never take down all the holiday signage you put up. I also vow today to have all the patience and passion that love demands.
I feel my best self when I am with you. You inspire me daily to be a better person, and I truly believe I am a better person because of you. I promise to love you and cherish you for the rest of my life. I promise to laugh with you, and at myself for the rest of our lives.
I will love you whether we're rich or poor, healthy or sick, or young or old. Today I say I do, but to me that means I will. I will take your hand and stand by your side in the good and the bad. I dedicate myself to your happiness, success, and smile. I love you forever.
I am so excited to see the beautiful life we build together. Lastly, I promise perfect love and perfect trust. One lifetime could never be enough with you. This is my sacred vow to you, my forever, Mason Elliott.
Mason and Regan, by the power invested in me by the state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and wife. As always, treat each other with respect, even when you disagree. And most of all, start your relationship with God being in the center, relying on Him, and trusting that He will bless you and take care of you during your difficult days. Mason, you may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present Mason and Regan Jack.
As a father, you are modeling to your daughter what they're going to look for in a mate and a husband. And man, that's tough, you know? I mean, that's stress at the highest level, but I must have gotten that right. Because Mason Jack, you are kind, you are compassionate, you're loyal, you're quiet, which, you know, kind of worries me a little bit, but you're one of the most intelligent people that I've ever met. Just, you know, read some of the writings the guy's done. I've seen the way you look at Regan, and it makes me really, really happy. And I can't imagine anyone that I would rather hand her off to than you.
You can tell how much he loves Regan just by the way he looks at her, and it has been such an honor to witness over the last 4.5 years.
I knew you were a good fit for our crew when early on, me, you, and Mason stumbled home one night on another Morgantown night, and you kindly made us one of your frozen pizzas at 3 in the morning. You've always been kind, unafraid to speak your mind, and supportive. And like I said at the beginning, today is my last day of work on behalf of Mason, but it's your first day. But I know he's in good hands now.
And in the words of Tim Hanlon, if you don't like Regan and Mason Jack, you can kiss my ass.
All right, Regan and Mason, God bless you. God keep you together, and everybody in this room is committed to making sure you stay married forever. Love you.
Regan is the best friend I've ever had. She is the kind of friend that you would do anything for. I have been more than lucky to have her in my corner over the years. She's always honest, even if it's not exactly what you want to hear, and she's the best listener. The most fun person I've ever met.